Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Listen, I know that the camera is terrible. I know that the lighting is awful. Like, I know a lot of stuff, you feel me? But, I can't really do anything about it yet until I'm in a point to where I can, And a lot of that involves maintaining employment. Moreover, a lot of that involves finding a job that is worth maintaining. I thought I had one last week with Panda, but wouldn't you know, they're too focused on hiring other people from other parts of the state that have nothing to do with the part of town they're looking to hire in. But regardless, that's kind of weird. What's more weird is that, I feel I talk loosely or I drop hints subtly, maybe passively, maybe subconsciously about my plans in the future, but it's November 1st. It's still within the moon of Scorpio. I feel like I can talk about my feelings every once in a while, like I don't already, for about 40 minutes every single night. I do want to let all of y'all know what exactly, and I feel like it's important because of that particular day that's coming up on Tuesday. And I did promise myself that I wasn't going to talk about politics. So I just know that I have some pretty lofty goals for the future. And here we go. So, definitely the first goal that we have is to get a new phone. At some point in the very near future, I'll have a new phone, right? And so then that makes it better because there won't be all of this crazy distortion and I won't look like I'm recording from a phone that was originally cracked and dropped from my career experience at Jack in the Box. And then now it's just gotten worse because I've dropped it a few more times. But I want to do the 1,000 videos. You feel me? Like, obviously, I can't just not do a video for a day or I can't imagine not doing a video for an entire week. My brain works in a way that is like, okay, so I set a goal and this is what I gotta do. You feel me? Like I gotta do it. And so sort of like the post office, like it's gonna get done no matter what. And it might even take 100 years, which is like the amount of time it may take for you to get your package delivered to you by USPS. But rest assured, it will always get to you. So that's kind of like my whole take on life, is that unfortunately I've made some decisions in my own personal life that have set me back, a handful of years and a lot of trouble as it concerns, the future and like my relationship with, my daughter and things like this. Things that I don't talk about a lot publicly, you feel me? Because obviously, like, I want to respect, a lot of people that are involved in um, this particular scenario, you feel me? But, like, there's, other than the 1,000 videos, I mean, I think it's been pretty clear, and I've tried to be pretty clear with everybody that the whole point of all this is to make myself accountable, and I feel like also I can do a few different things at the same time, and not only by making myself accountable, publicly, as it concerns just my dailies. Like, if I'm going to be in a position to be a leader for anybody ever, you guys at home, they, them, ladies, gentlemen, you feel me? Which is where I'm going to ultimately find opportunity, I think. So it's just been the 1,000 video goal has been on my mind for about 8 months now, and again, it's been about 6 months that I've really focused on trying to pull myself together enough to have the kind of time that I do have with you guys, because it does take time and energy, and I think it's a commitment that if I can complete, I will have proven something to myself that I can do, because I do like to set goals. I'm a goal setter, and oftentimes I'll set goals but not hold myself accountable for not completing them. And I feel like this is just a first step in holding myself accountable for something I said that I'm going to do. And that's it. I mean, that's where all the value from posting all of these videos comes from for me, right? And so in the immediate future, right, I have some books coming out, and I feel like writing is going to be something that hopefully is something that a few people are willing to read so that I can make a few dollars and pay down some personal debt and correct some situations that I can't be in any situation to correct unless I myself am doing well, which is again just kind of another reason why I'm so motivated to, be my best self. And I've said before, and I'll say it because it's the truth, and I do share everything publicly. I think that like I want to get married. You feel me? Like this is something. I mean, but I got to get a girlfriend first, and first I need to be in a situation to get a girlfriend. So like so many more things are required, for me to kind of get to where I want to be as far as a complete person goes. I think reuniting with my family, fixing things that I've mistakes that I've made in the past, as it concerns the absence of myself. These are things that I think about every second of every day, and I think about a lot. And it's again one of the things that I think about all the time, and I feel like being this close to completing something is both scary and exciting because there's a part of me every day that's like, no, just stop the videos. Like, seriously. I mean, I am a pretty confident person, but I also am a harsh critic of myself. And I'm giving myself a lot of slack and leeway here recently because I've found that if I don't believe in myself, regardless of what I'm able or capable of doing, it doesn't matter. Even if I can do it, it's just it's not only the belief, like, and the faith in yourself. We can have the skill set, but then you gotta believe. I don't. I know that sounds weird. Like it sounds false, right? Like you gotta believe. Like what? Like the world is magic, but like it kind of is in that like very synchronized kind of a way where like a lot of us have just one or the other, right? We have a skill set but we're not able to like pull all of that together. And then so it's just interesting. I'm trying to be my best self, and I'm trying to set all these goals, and I'm trying to do all these things. And I would safely say that I believe in myself this time. I would safely say that the biggest part of where I was failing was not my own self confidence, was not anything other than, my skill set, not my ability, my capability. It was, really believing in myself. And that's tough, right? It's tough to love yourself, it's tough to believe in yourself. And it is more tough, I think, to hold yourself accountable for all of the bad things that and again, what's bad, right? What's good? What's bad. I mean, we know what's right, we know what's wrong, we know what's bad, we know what's good, and we all make mistakes. You feel me? Like that's a part of being human. I think a bigger and better part of being human is just being able to learn from that. You feel me? And it's a price to pay, right? Like it is a price to pay. Such as the convenient thing of having money. It's kind of makes things a little bit easier in that sense because the rest of the 98% of us really all do have a kind of relationship that is, with ourselves, that is questionable at best because of the constant bombardment, and the propaganda and the consumerism and the need to be a certain kind of a way if you're a man here in America or you're a woman here in America, or extremist beliefs, or the horseshoe concepts, just something that is very much akin to sometimes you go so far around that you come right back around to the same sort of opposite extreme. Like I don't know, I'm setting some goals for myself, and 2025 like is on. I have worked so hard to try and put myself back in a situation where I could be successful. And it has taken again money and effort and commitment, and like I just can't keep doing all of those things in life and then just throwing it out the window, which is what I've been known to do. You feel me? Like I've been known to do that. And as I get older and as my mistakes become more costly and my own individual circumstances become increasingly worse, right? As I'm not able to be around for some things, and I am not like a functional, like grown up, right? In that I don't have a job or any current way of like making money other than the eBay store and stuff. So I got a lot of goals, and I will be absolutely darned if in 1 year from now, not only will this channel have had the 1,000 videos before the end of the year, but I hope by then it will have at least 1,500, and the subscriber count will be somewhere around 50,000, right? I mean, I think that's a realistic goal, and I feel like we're gonna do it. So there's really no stopping me. So long as the Grim Reaper doesn't make a visit on over to your good old boy self, I just feel like I am focused, and I value myself, and I believe in myself. So I appreciate those people who have maintained that belief in me, and it's only taken this long and this amount of money to get me here. But hey, this is why people have given me opportunities in the past, and this is why I can only live my life in forever gratitude for all of those small handful of people who continue to make my experience here, living my life in this timeline, the most pleasant as it can possibly be currently, given all of the circumstances. So I truly mean that. You feel me? It's interesting. Growing up in America, I was born in 1987. I am a Reagan baby. So it is what it is. You feel me? And I am who I am, and I do appreciate all of this opportunity to get to know you guys a little bit better. I mean, what do I mean by that? I mean, I have had an opportunity to get to know some people through the internet, and being a public figure, and having a kind of platform that I do, as small as it is now. And so, yeah, it's all been going just as well as it can. So it's all very fragile, though, too. What I'm doing in my life is not for everyone. It's definite. So, making your own path in life does involve the recognition that if you're gonna be a trailblazer, good luck. Good luck, because you don't never really know where that trail is gonna take you. So in order to be a good leader and the best person that you can be, you really, really, really have to care about yourself. So, and believe in yourself. And so, yeah, we'll give it a year, ladies, gentlemen, they, them. But I can assure you that I will not stop doing this, or having the same kinds of goals that I have for my future. And trust me, that future involves all of you at home. It involves everyone, and I look forward to growing and becoming a part of all of your lives, right? So it all had to start somewhere, and this, even the longest journey begins with a single step. So just consider all of these very single, small steps towards a really big, large goal that will hopefully lead us into some kind of opportunistic circumstance for more people than not. I'm absolutely convinced that we're going to make it happen. So, thanks for watching the channel, and I really look forward to doing all of this for the rest of this year until we get that 1,000 video hit. All right, bye.